2 or 3 times. I'm not sure. I think is he Jewish now? I'm not sure.
Right back?
I'm not sure. He from Louisiana, isn't he, Brother Roy?
I believe so.
Anybody here drove further than Louisiana just to come hear us? Yeah, I've got Brother Roy and his. Where'd your son go?
He's right here.
Oh, there he is. I couldn't see your music stand. He done got his hair cut since the last time I saw him. Your dad do that for you?
I was gonna let him do it, but
Right. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. Shelley's going to sing you a song. Who does this? Casting Crowns? Is that who does this?
Yes.
Is it Casting Crowns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't know. We just do it because we like it. A slow fade.
Listen close to the words of this, because this really explains what can happen to you if you're not paying attention. If you're not totally putting your trust in God and not paying attention to what you're doing, because it doesn't just happen all at once. It's a slow fade into the darkness.
we learned that driving in the mountains.
Huh?
We learned that driving in the mountains. You need to pay attention. And trust in God, number 1.
It's a second glance will tide your hand as darkness pulls the strings. Be careful where you go, for the little feet behind you that the Lord follow. It's a slow fade when you give yourself away. It's a slow fade, black and white turns gray.
somebody. We don't think about that very much, about working for a living, but you know, I try to tell my daughter, she's 28 years old, getting mad at her boss. I said, honey, that person's a boss. They can tell you what to do, right or wrong, tell you how to do it, and you got to do it because you signed up for that job. But I've been a lot of places and I've done a lot of things, and not all of them I'm proud of. You might be like that. It took me a long time because I chased a dream that a lot of people in America chase, and actually all over the world. That chase of recognition, of self-importance. And I tried to fill that need with a lot of things. And I woke up one day and I found myself living in my car, but I wasn't by myself. I had my dog with me, old black dog. And I said, man, there's got to be more to life than this. I had played the biggest club in the world, and I had sang for thousands of people. And nothing ever filled me like Jesus did. It sure took me a long time to realize that. And then there's just one thing. You ever seen that movie City Slickers? Where Curly tells that guy, he says, just one thing in life. He says, what is it? Well, I found it. I'd love to tell you about it. Single-minded, wholehearted, one thing I ask. Single-minded, wholehearted, one thing I ask, that I may gaze upon your beauty, O Lord, that I may seek your holy face, that I may know you in an intimate way, follow after you all of my days, follow after you all of single-minded, single-minded, wholehearted, one thing I ask. Single-minded, wholehearted, one thing I ask. Now let me tell you about this. One night I found myself outside about midnight, and I didn't have any friends, I didn't have any money, I didn't have nothing. And I made a phone call one night, about midnight. And I asked this young woman that I had known, I said, can you tell me about Jesus? Because all I ever heard about Jesus was to grab a hold of him so you wouldn't go to hell. And you know, I was a little kid and I didn't want to go to hell. I don't know any little kids that want to, and I'm not too sure I know any adults that really want to go to hell. If you really understood what's in hell. She began to tell me about Jesus and a personal relationship with him. That he was more than just a get out of hell free card. That he was someone who wanted to walk beside you in this life and the next. And somebody who wanted to give you peace in your life. Oh man, I needed that peace. And I said, God, if you'll give me peace, I'll never ask you for anything else again. And right there in that phone booth, I asked God to be my Lord and my Savior. And he gave me a peace that I've carried with me some 30 30 years now. And I sure am thankful. And maybe you're looking for peace, or maybe you're looking for something else. There's not a person up on this stage that hadn't gone through some kind of crap in life, hadn't been kicked around, told they were worthless, told they were no good. But Jesus never said that. He said, I love you and I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. And I want you to come be with me forever. Now that's a good friend right there that knows what you're like and still wants you to be with them. That's my Jesus. 'Cause all of life comes down to just one thing. That's to know you, oh Jesus, and make you known. All of life comes down to just one thing. That's to know you, oh Jesus, and make you known. All of life comes down to just one thing. That's to know you, oh Jesus, and make you known. All of life comes down to just one thing. That's to know you, oh Jesus, and make you known. Single-minded, wholehearted, one thing I ask. I want to tell you about Jesus if we get a chance. We're going to do a couple more songs with you. This is one that